Let me make sure. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't know you could zoom in. That's crazy. I got some Super Shock shadows and I'm here. I'm still alive, so I thought I would unbox them or unbag them live. So forgive me while I just check everything. I'm backwards as usual on this thing here. Yeah, so I'm here. Surviving. I just posted a yeah, this is gonna happen a lot where I zone out, but I just posted a Project Pan update. That's what it was, and kind of told you guys like what was going on, why it's been so sporadic lately. I know I'm not a big channel, but I like to talk to the world. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna check my sound here real quick. Because I want to make sure that I can at least hear it. I got it. Okay. Okay. So even though I already posted today, I was looking forward to these Super Shocks, like coming in, and then they just happened to come in the same day I posted. Sometimes when you post 2 videos a day, it's like one of them doesn't get enough attention, but whatever. This is just trying to simplify it to stuff that I just like doing. And I was excited about this haul. However, what the heck, Colourpop? I had to rip this open and it's like that pressed paper crap. I ripped it and it sprayed everywhere and I'm like, ah. But there's 10 Super Shock shadows in here. So obviously I ordered them, but I haven't like, oh, see, did you see that cloud come up? That's disgusting. I'm gonna have to vacuum everything. I left it in there just to complain to the internet about this. But there's 10 Super Shocks in there. They were on sale for $3.50. So what did I do? I bought exactly as much of them I needed to buy for free shipping. And hi everybody, we just got a huge like boost of people. I have a Super Shock shadow haul that I'm gonna unpack for you carefully because it's packed in this awful paper stuff. It's all over my table here in front. I do have one on today that's not part of the haul. It's called Frog. I'm probably gonna swatch this one because I want to swatch all of the Super Shocks that are in here. Hey Krish Singh Official Gaming, hello. I also have on one of my like holographic chameleon lipsticks that goes from pink to gold. I'll try to list everything below. But Colourpop ships for free at $35. So for $3.50, I could get 10 Super Shocks. So I did. If I feel up to it, I'll talk to you about the Super Shocks that I already have. I get these free hauls when people declutter. So I in 2022, I got a haul of 40 Super Shock shadows. Most of them were dried out, but you just put a little, it's called Inglot Doraline, and you can use it still. But Frog, I'm wearing today. Frog is new that I bought. There's a couple that are new, but a lot of them are older, and they've got marks on them on purpose. If I have time, I'll talk about that. Umar, I don't know what you mean, my dear. All right, I don't know how long this is disgusting. I mean, it's environmentally sound, right? I don't know. But let's carefully try to open this without breathing it. Oh my god, do you see it in the air? Let's just grab. I am going to swatch these. So again, to recap, I got who is your favorite player? I have no idea who you're talking about, Umar. I'm sorry. This one is Fine Pearl. I wasn't sure what color this would exactly be. It's an ultra glitter, but that doesn't really mean anything. There's like different stuff. I have some golds, and what I'm trying to do with these is for work, which is what this makeup was. It's pretty tame for me. So for work, thanks, Umar. Am I saying it right at least? Sorry, I got distracted. I like the one and done, just whoop, and you've got eyeshadow on, and that's it. And you're good for the day. This has fallen out just a tiny little bit, the frog color, but it normally doesn't. So I want these one and done shades, or I want something that I can swipe over the top of a base. So I did get some fun colors, but some of them are also neutral colors. But this is called Fine Pearl. They're so soft. I love the way when like they feel when they're brand new. This looks like a pearlized finish. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this here. It's not going to show up as much. What do I like to suggest for dark circles around your eyes? Honestly, a more expensive concealer. Or just a different concealer. But find YouTubers that have dark circles, like Smitha. I don't know if you follow her. If you Google her, if you search for her on YouTube, you'll find her. She has a lot of dark spots and like dark under eyes, and she like does it with a she covers it with a drugstore concealer. But I use one size concealer, and I had to really work hard to find that. I don't know what you'd call this. It's kind of more of a sheen than a like color. It's a color obviously, but I think it's like a champagne-y gold, which I was kind of trying not to get, but I got 10, so I don't know. Okay, so Fine Pearl, unless something's wrong, I mean, I'm not going to try to return any of these, but that's like kind of like a champagne. I'm a little disappointed with that. I don't know why. I was looking mostly for a pink. This one is La Mesa. I think this is more pinky. I always feel like I don't have pinks. I should do a video of like my pink eyeshadow palettes so I just don't forget that I have pinks around there in my, oh my god, I can't talk. I just really wanted to do this. Okay, this one looks more pinky. Again, this is La Mesa. I'm covered in the paper stuff. Okay. I hope it's not more bronzy or coppery than pinky, because I'm really looking for a pink. Oh, this is looking similar. They were next to each other probably on the site. These look almost exactly the same. This one, and I'm sorry about the like, let me see if I can turn this down just a little bit so I'm not quite so bright there. This one has some pink shift to it, and this is more like white and gold. I hope I didn't start a live for a very disappointing haul. I just breathed paper everywhere. My goodness. Okay. So this is, let me put them in the order on the thing. Fine Pearl and La Mesa, which I just dropped and is probably going to come out. Oh my goodness. I need you for the video, excuse me. I may have lost it. Okay, come here, seriously, where the heck, okay. Everybody behave themselves. I may have to make more room on this thing, but. Yikes. Ma'am, any high school memory? Yes, but none that I want to share right now. No, my high school was really great, actually, and I was a band nerd, so I did all the music stuff. I'm a mess. How about you? Any good memories from school, Umar? Okay, this one's called Ritz, and I think it's more purpley, or maybe like a mauve-y color. I was going by the website. Usually I look for these, like, they're on Amazon, but they're sometimes they're overpriced. What is this called? I already forget. It's called Ritz. Do I have? No. I carefully tried to find any duplicates. Like if I had, ooh, I don't know if you can see. So that's definitely the darkest. I like this a lot. This is called Ritz. And I don't give you the middle finger, but it'll just be a nice wash of color, or, you know, like maybe even an inner corner. It's hard to tell what color this is. And I have a feeling it was like that on the site as well. It was like peachy, shimmery, whatever. Just hating maps. Yeah, my nephew does too. It can be really hard, honestly. And I hate to say this because I grew up before we could just Google everything, but like Google is your friend to like complete your homework and stuff if you don't have people like to help you. I hate to say that, but like it does help. But you're not alone. Some people just never really take to math. We call it singular math here. I don't know why. Maths is everywhere else, which I find interesting. I'm going to flip these over in front of me so that I can just read them. So Fine Pearl, La Mesa, and Ritz. And Ritz is really the only one that's kind of showing up. Some of these are definitely going to show up. Like this one. Some of these I'm looking forward to more than others. This one is green and it's called Obvi. I try not to break the boxes when I open them, but I don't think it really matters. I'm not going to put them back in the box. Okay, I'm excited for this one, and I'm going to wipe my finger up. I always forget a paper towel when I go live. Look at how pretty. All right. Actually, okay, so I got everything wiped off of this one. They have such a pretty press on them. Ooh. I want you to be able to see them. So here, okay, I love this. Can you see it? No, it just looks, it looks a little green. There you go. Yeah. I'm sorry that it's washed out. I'll have a thumbnail. I'll list everything below too. This green is definitely going to be a one and done for work. And it's just a subtle enough green. I feel like you can build it up. Seems like you're a beautician. No, I just love makeup most of the time. And oh, I don't want to turn them over because sometimes they do fall out of here and I don't want it to like break. I just love talking about makeup, and I've watched enough makeup YouTube. I just kind of do that. I'm not a professional, but I'm happy to share what I do know about it. Okay, I don't know if you can see how pretty those are over here, but I'm looking at a lot of sparkle going on. It's very pretty. I'm liking Ritz, this third one. It's a little more peachy than pink, and there should be some pink ones in here, so let me see. Ma'am, what do you think about life? That's a great question. Life has been extremely difficult, and I'm in the US. I don't even know what's going on here, okay? Life has been really tough. This is one of the white ones. I'm gonna, do I want to wait? I want to wait until I find both white ones. There's two, and then I'm gonna swatch them together. But yeah, Umar, I posted a video earlier today. It was kind of bad timing, but I posted it earlier today that like starts with a life update. So if you care, you can watch the Project Pan one that I just posted today, and it kind of explains what happened in the last few weeks. And it's been rough, but I'm here. I'm alive, and I'm energetic enough to do this. So I think I did just pull the two white ones. I really, really want to see if you can tell the difference between them. I decided to get both of the lightest shades because one's going to be more goldy and one's going to be more pinky. Now that I have these four out though, and these two, let me show you the rest of them, and then I'll decide what order to swatch them in, because I might want to be more strategic about it actually. So all of these are available on the website. There were a couple that were there that I didn't that they were out of stock or something, or I would have gotten them. I don't know if I need these top two here, but this is just so gross as I pull it right in front of my face. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. So there's 4 more in the bag. So let me see. Oh, there's 2 in this bag for some reason. Guess they had a small. I'm gonna have to vacuum immediately. This is. Oh my gosh. Why? Why did you use this? I guess if I had opened it right, it would have been fine. This one's called 3rd Street, and it's another pale. I'm trying to go for cooler colors. It looks like it's going to be the same as the top ones, which is why I wanted to pull them first, because like I want to maybe even swatch them together, or maybe I'll use my other hand. I don't know. The other one in here is Haze. This is the pink one that I was waiting for. Yes, you can kind of see the pinky colors there. That one. I'll wait. So now we have 2 left in here, and then I'll swatch them. And they came together as well, and there's nothing else in here, right? Sometimes makeup brands will just like put something extra in there if they have like extra of like a product that not many people want, or like a sample or something like that. But no, they just gave me a lot of paper to vacuum. It looks like insulation, like it doesn't look like it's safe. Okay. Ugh. Okay, this is, wait. Oh, this one came out. This is the other pinky one, Sweet Tea. Yes. I had, so whatever Super Shocks I had that are pinky are like not very pink. I wanted one that I could just use by itself that's like a pink eyeshadow, because it goes with a lot of the things that I wear. So one is lighter, one is darker. These were kind of what made me look to buy more, and then when they went on sale, it's like, okay. I think they're usually $7, so that's half price, and I'm like, count me in. So I will swatch these in a moment. And then the last one, it was the fun one that I was just like, why not? Why men's are bad in color combination of clothes. So Umar, are you asking why do men tend to be bad at color coordinating, or why do men's clothes suck? Because I don't know. Okay, I don't know much about men's clothes because I don't usually wear women's clothes. Sometimes I wear men's clothes. And I usually go to thrift stores, so I don't know. It's just whatever's there. This one's called Tankini. And it's not just gold, guys. It's yellow. Like yellow. And I needed a 10th one for free shipping. I have an orange one here. I'll just take a brief moment. I have an orange one that's called Flipper. That I just think that name is so cute. But it's orange. But they don't make this anymore, and I didn't really see anything comparable. Is that a word? I love this one though. If I have a chance, I'll show you more of the ones that I had previously. There was one other one that I did buy new, and it's this one, Ripple, because of course I have to have all the purples. I think there's a purple. No, I'm sorry, this isn't Ripple. This is Rose Garden. Did I get Ripple? Hold on. No. I always confuse the two. Ripple is more of a warm purple, and this is a cool purple. I already hit pen on it. You can see how much I use it. So this one was also new. I'm gonna swatch. So next to this green, I'm gonna swatch. Should I swatch the pinks or just go for the yellow? It's still on my shirt. My goodness. Why females don't like sports? We do. Girls like sports. We do. Maybe like it's, I don't know, it's not as, I think men are like supposed to like sports, but it's fine if you don't. But I know a lot of women who like sports. I can't wait. I'm going to do this yellow one. Tankini. I think I had an eye on this one for a while. Oh, I hope it's not too gold. No, it looks pretty canary yellow. Oh my goodness. So if I get up closer, I think you can see it a little better. But I'm going to have to go on the like back of my arm. more so you can see it. I can still see it too. It's going to be a little washed out because the ring light is so close, and I mean, but you can kind of see. This is Ritz. These two you can barely see, so I'm not going to say Ritz. Obvi, the mint green one, and then Tankini. Let me darken Obvi a little bit in the back here. Can you see that a little better? You can definitely see that it's green and yellow. I don't know if I can fit all of them. How many more little boxes I have? 5 to swatch. And then I might show you the rest of of what I have. I really like this Ritz one a lot. I think I might go on the other arm and then I can always put them together. So let me kind of do the opposite. I'm going to do the darkest pink first, also so I have other hands to swatch from, fingers. Yeah. Uma, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Because we're here in the US and it's bonkers, but all right, so I'm going to swatch the darkest one called Sweet Tea. Oh, see, every pink ends up looking warm to me. And there's nothing wrong with warm colors. I love warm colors. But, okay. You're from Pakistan. Hi. It's probably like the middle of the night for you. Yeah, see, this looks peach. I wanted a pink one. Close enough. I could always put like the cooler tones on top of it. See, it looks almost salmon-y over there. One of my favorite movies, Umar, is Lord of the Rings. I'm just going to go with that. That's my safe answer. Okay, so those two are there. I'm trying to put them strategically so I can like remember which ones they are. Okay, so what was this pink one? This pink one was called Sweet Tea. This one, Haze, had better be the light pink that I've been hoping for. It's the one that started this whole thing. Where I was looking for these. These are cute little boxes, aren't they? What am I going to do with them, though? 10 of them? Okay, if this isn't a cool pink, I don't think anything is on their site. Okay. It's going to look washed out. It looks very... Yes! Finally! Right? Or does it have gold in it? I think it has more silver in it. Oh, you can't tell at all. That's so frustrating. Kind of has a pink sheen to it. Well, that's somewhere in there. Hopefully you got pink from this. Honestly, most of what I know about Pakistan is from reading I Am Malala, the book by Malala Yousafzai, and like what happened to her there trying to go to school, which is not so great. But she really also, she humanized the people of Pakistan and made me like really interested in the cultures there, the languages there. I just keep adding to this, thinking that it's going to help, but it's kind of not. You can just kind of see a sheen there. And I'm a little worried that you're not going to be able to see the others because they're even lighter than this. Maybe I will, I don't know, turn off the ring light. Let me try it a little darker, just again, because maybe I don't even need, that's better. I just had it up too bright. I don't care about my face. I want you to see the colors. I'll go over what those colors are in another minute, but you can just barely see the light pink under. That really looks peachy now, this one called Sweet Tea. And then this one's called Haze. That was the whole reason that I did this, that I ordered this haul. Let's do, okay, so there should be a cool toned white and a warm toned white, like the shimmer. Are these all ultra glitter? Yeah, I think they might have discontinued other lines of it, or am I missing a million Super Shock shadows? Okay, so this one's called Ice Dream, and it should be, see, I'm still plenty like bright in the camera. This one should have like blue cool tones reflect. All right. Oh no! I just squished the entire thing. That was bubble wrap. My elbow hit bubble wrap. Look, it just ruined the entire thing because it was so squishy. Luckily, you can just squish these down. These kind of feel like a beauty blender when it's wet. It's very pinky purpley reflect right now. It's very pretty, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Can you see any of that? Yes, here. You see how blue that is? Maybe it's more clear than white. I don't think you're ever going to get a white reflect. It's like a pinky, bluey, silver reflect. And you can't really see, you can see the pink a little bit. So it's supposed to be darker pink, medium pink, and white, and I don't really know what happened with that. Here's the other arm. Definitely see green and yellow. I decided to get both because I am using these, both white ones, because I am using these so much for work. Going into the office sucks. I'm wasting about 2 hours of time driving to and then from. So like, it's like a half an hour to an hour to get there and then an hour home in traffic because of our situation in this local place. Very vague, but I don't have much time in the morning, so I use these and just, you know, get a wash of color on. The white ones are going to go with almost everything, and then, I mean, the yellow not so much, the green not so much, but some of these are going to go on top of other things. I use pink a lot because it's kind of like goes with a lot of things, kind of like jeans, like pink just kind of goes. All right, this is the other white one. It's called Tassel. And it's, okay, I'm not going to push as hard on this one because, you know what, let me swatch them on my fingers right next to each other. Whoa, okay, so this is the pinky one, the cooler toned one, and this looks more white or silver. Okay, this one's more white for sure. I think the other one's just like a sparkly topper, but this one can build up to more white. This looks so peachy. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm also like, I didn't buy it for that, but that's okay. Because I have, you know, the orange ones. My job, I'm basically at a computer all day. But I work for the government here in the US, technically. There's a lot of different branches that you can, like, I'm not like up with the bigwigs or anything. But I'm still affected by anything the bigwigs put into law. And they fired tens of thousands, hundreds, I don't know, thousands and thousands of people that do my job or similar. And so far, I've lasted like 4 rounds. It's a good job, but you got to deal with all this BS right now. So, I mean, I do computer stuff. I'm in the back kind of doing my own thing, doing my cases, but we're doing training right now, and it's a mess. It's a mess. But even if I told you exactly what the position was, it wouldn't mean anything because like it's very vague. But I'm at a computer. Okay, so what am I doing? This is the last one. It's called 3rd Street. This is looking very champagne-y. That's fine. I like those colors. That's just not what I needed to like for my collection. I'm gonna do this one. This finger. I like my job, which is why I'm fighting so hard to stay, but they keep moving things around and making it very stressful so that you don't even know if you're going to have a job from day to day. So that's probably half of what my mental health situation was. There's a bruise here. The heck did that come from? Sorry. All right, so you can see how much golder that last one is, but it's also kind of pinky. This is an interesting one, whereas the first one, which I'll tell you what they all are, but like, oh gosh, is this gonna work? They're so pale on here. You know, I didn't get any really dark or bold colors though, because you really have to be brave to wear those to work. I mean, I don't have customers or anything, so it doesn't really matter, but I have like like 15 coworkers and like 5 teachers in the room right now, and it has to last basically 10 hours. So I trust these, which is why I got more of them. I want to swatch them again. Let me see. 30 minutes, that's not that bad. All right, so this, it just broke. Did you see it fall out? Okay. This is how much product you're getting. That's it. And they're just glued into this rather big packaging. And I guess the glue, ew. It's like a liquid. These weren't outside in heat or anything. So now, I don't even know if that glue's gonna, yeah, it just broke. Looking at the comments. It just fell out, like, now it's sticky a little bit, so I guess it didn't. But that's what I was afraid of. I had another one, an older one that fell out, and I was like, oh, the glue just gave out. But this is brand new. Is this an omen or something from the universe saying not to wear this one, this fine pearl one? It was like disappointing in the beginning, and then it like just broke on me. So this is fine pearl. I don't even know what I want to do with it at this point. Maybe I'll pan some of these. All right, and then La Mesa has a little bit of a pinky leaning, which is what my goal was, just to kind of fill in some gaps. This one is Ritz. This is the first one that like showed up, and then I don't know what I was gonna say about that. I really like it. I don't know what color it is. It's several colors. It's like beige and peach, and I really should have pulled up like what these were supposed to be on the website. Maybe I could still do that if I feel like it. I don't know. I have to go to bed at like 8:30 because I have to get up so early. What do you feel when someone keeps seeing you in a public place? If you're talking about like being on YouTube, nobody knows who I am. Like nobody would recognize me or anything. So I don't really like public places, to be completely honest, because I'm an introvert. So I like to be by myself or around people that I know. But I like being out in nature and stuff. I'm going to strengthen the green and the yellow now that the lights are down a little bit, so that maybe you can see it a little better. So this one, look, I don't know if you can tell, I'm swirling it and it's moving. So the glue's not set on this one either. So as much as I love these, again, for like wearing them all day, they don't budge. Like even if I go out and do animal stuff and I'm like sweating and walking through the fields and stuff for hours, I'll just put one of them on just for fun and do it. Like I don't, makeup is fun to me. It's not like a necessity. But this is Tankini. This is my fun one. And I wanted yellow, not gold. And I got it. Yeah. All right. Tankini, I'm not going to forget. But Fine Pearl, La Mesa, Ritz, Obvi, and Tankini. Okay. I think it's personal. Do you still remember your first boyfriend? I mean, yeah, but don't really want to talk about that. I'm 43, so I mean, I'm not like 20 or something. Okay, I'm gonna darken up. Actually, you can see it pretty well. I'm gonna try this pink again. This one is Sweet Tea on the top, Haze, which I was really trying to get this whole haul for. I'm gonna try that one tomorrow, I think, but just the pink won't. It's a little pinky. It's under that top one. Is this a dud? The biggest problem with these is how bulky the packaging is. I mean, they're very unique. They're like famous, but especially if one's gonna fall out, and then you saw how small that disc was. Like there's not much in here. That's why I'm panning that one already. And then this one was squishy. I'm not, like, I'm happy with the product because I know the product, but I'm not real happy with the experience here, Colourpop. First, the, like, insulation bag or envelope or whatever. And then some of these are just not coming out. Try to darken them up. Yeah, you can see them better. And that stupid bruise. How the hell did I get a bruise on the inside of my elbow? Like, in that shape? No, it wasn't toxic. It was just a long time ago, and, like, I don't know. Like, just not what I want to steer the conversation towards. Like, I'm not, like, offended or anything. Like, ask what you want, but it was a long time ago. My cat just came out from his bed, so he likes to participate when I have my projected voice. So, I don't know. All right, here we go. I said the names a million times, and eventually I will put them below. I'm really sorry that they're so washed out, but these 10 I just got from the website, so I know they're there. I'm wearing Frog today, which is supposed to be a light pink, but it's really more of a, like, I have it on today. Like, it's more sheer. I love it. It's, I reach for this one a lot. And that's what I was hoping that Haze would be like, only just a little more pink, so we'll see. I don't really post pictures of my looks, except for, like, a year roundup kind of thing. Should I swatch Frog on here? Let's put Frog at the top. Why not? This one's really soft as well, but I've been using it for a while. So this one's Frog. Watch that one look more pink than the other one. No, it definitely looks more silvery. This is supposed to be pink. And then these two are white, but I knew this one would be cooler toned, and that gives. And then that one is 3rd Street. I keep saying them because people are in and out and stuff like that. So that was Frog. And then I keep calling this Ripple, but it's Rose Garden. I'm going to put that on the other arm. This is the one I hit pan in. Purple is my favorite. And the lighter purples are a little less intimidating to wear to work. Honestly, if I did a full face of whatever, graphic liner, etc., like, nobody would care. But I have to get up really early, and I don't have time in the morning to do more than just basics. Okay. So these are the 10 plus Frog and Rose Garden. The markings on here. So I think I invented a makeup challenge, and I'm calling it All the Things Eyeshadow Edition, where I try to touch every single eyeshadow I have, whether it's in a palette, whether it's these, or whatever. So this one you haven't seen yet, but this just has a check mark on it. This means I've used it for the project, so I've counted it in how many eyeshadows I've used. I have, let's just say, over 1,500 eyeshadow pans. Like, not singles, but, like, if there's a palette of 40 of them, then that's 40 of that 1,500. I have more than that, but I forget the exact number, and you can go watch that video. But I have little check marks on them, and the ones I brought over here are either the new ones or the check marks. Some of them I loved, and they get a little heart. And I think, like, it's just Sharpie marker. You can erase it with alcohol. So, like, I think I'm going to leave all the hearts on after this project. I have no idea how long it's going to take me. But because of the weird packaging with these, this one I just wrote the name of it on. It's called Frog. You're probably seeing it backwards. And I thought I might just start doing that with them. And if the color's not obvious, like, maybe I'll write the color on the back. Like this one, I told you about Flipper. Flipper had a heart on it. I also used this peachy one called Kennedy, but it's a matte peach. And, like, I don't use them every day. There's probably 40 of them now, or maybe even more. So should I know it's, like, messing up the packaging, but, like, do I really need all of these to be out and bare? No, I need to know what colors they are and what, like, names they are so I can get to know them and use them and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go through like 45 shadows and write their names on it. and the color on the back. Some of them I know, and they're going to be obvious. But, I don't know. So that's the markings on them. The other thing is that I have, like, I've used all of these for my project. I've used all of these for my project. See how there's a lot of, like, gold? That's why I was trying not to get gold or champagne or stuff like that, because I have it. I just have to revive it with the Inglot Doraline. One last question. I love that you're asking questions. I love when there's, like, you know, comments and questions and stuff. So I don't mind at all that you're asking questions. Actually, I really appreciate it. So should I need to improvement about my behavior? No. We're cool. You're cool. It was good to talk to you today. And if English isn't your first language, like, I don't know you, you know, maybe it is, but you said you're from Pakistan. What languages do you speak, actually? Because I'd be curious to know. But your English is very good. You know, like, it's I can understand basically what you're saying. So yeah, it was nice to talk to you. Urdu, okay. I know nothing about that other than recognizing it as a language. So that's fascinating. And I know it's different characters and stuff than what English uses. So it's like I'd ask you how to say something, but writing it isn't going to help me because I'm, you know, silly American. Anyway, hopefully that answered your question. So, okay. Oh, you're welcome. The other thing, so all of those that I just showed you, other than the new ones I've used, these I haven't. These were given to me from a declutter. But, like, see how bright this is? Like, am I gonna just swipe this on and go to work? Like, maybe. I don't even know what some of these colors are. Like, is this a red? Is this a pink? Is this a, like, I have swatched them, but not lately. So the rest of them, like, this is a purple, but it's so dark. Like, I'm gonna look like I have, like, a really intense smoky eye or something. So take care of yourself, Umar. Go to sleep. It's probably like 3 a.m. or something. I don't know what time zone you're in. So I've actually been decluttering some of these. Of course, then I just bought 10 more. But I tell myself I needed them for work. I'm not going to swatch all these because I'd have to put the Inglot Doraline in there. Let me just show you what that is real quick. I have other stuff in there that I'm trying to get rid of too. Hi, kitty. Where is the Inglot Doraline? Okay. I always forget which one is the... Okay, Inglot is the name and Duraline is the product. All right, it's a mixing medium. It's just an oil. I'll show you with one. I need one that's like dark. Let's just do this blue one just for fun. I'll do it on the back of my hands. So this one was one of the old ones that I got. It's called Zoom Ship. I haven't seen it on the website. It's old. And if I try to put it on my finger, that's all I get. It's dried out. I know these are at least 3 years old because that's when I got them. All right, so nothing, right? There was some ink that I wrote on there. So the Inglot Doraline, and nothing is sponsored. This is just a really nice trick. So I just need 1 drop of this stuff. I forget where I learned this, but it's like magic. I've had it for a long time. All right, so do you see the drop of oil on there? So now I'm gonna try it. And you have to use the drop every time you want to use them. They don't stay nice. Now look at that. All right. So obviously if they smell bad or something, throw them away. But like, if you just have an old crusty one. Hi, kitty. We're almost done. Yes, we are. He's my lovely boy, my old man, Siamese kitty. Yeah, so this stuff, you can still use your old Super Shocks. This really sounds like a commercial, but I'm sorry, it's really not. But like, as I was saying before, like, and these are the colors that we swatched if you're just coming in now. I'm sorry they don't come out a whole lot well. I'm getting tired. I've done these for like couple of hours before, but that is not going to be one of these. Yeah, so I mean, these bright color, like, that's intimidating for me to try and wear to work. Or I'd need to, like, really work with it a lot to make sure that it isn't gonna budge and it's not gonna look like crap. I don't know. But don't throw away your old ones. Use a mixing medium and you can still use them. And this has lasted me since 2022, probably, when I got it. So there's still half of it left. Okay. So dear Colourpop, you packaged them well, except one fell out. Some are moving around and the packaging made me cough. However, I love these. I am happy with what I bought, except maybe that first one, Fine Pearl. Maybe I should have gone for like a slightly bolder color or something, but I'm motivated to play with these, and I think even that pinky one that's not turning out very well, I think is going to be fine for work and a one and done. Maybe I'll combine it with something. I still have my Project Pan products that I'm trying to like maybe set the lids with and then put something like this on top, you know. So I'm happy with them. I have 12 new ones, including the 2 that I bought before this haul, and I don't even know how many I have total. I can tell you though. Should I go to the website and like see what they were supposed to look like? I'm kind of tempted to do that. I'm gonna do it real quick. Why not? Colourpop. We'll see how, you know, how truthful they are on the website about these. I don't know, guys. It's I know it's not looking great. All right, so let me see. So I haven't put these 10 in yet, but I have, oh my god, I have 34 older ones. So now I have 44 Colourpop Super Shocks. Oh my god. Kitty, I hear you. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I only saw one kind of Super Shock shadow on the site, like this ultra glitter. I didn't see any other kinds. So yeah, just a Super Shock shadow. It doesn't say like glitter Super Shock shadow or like other kinds of Super Shocks. Ah, a lawnmower started. Can you guys hear that? Please tell me you can't hear that. Why did they come so late at night? It is 8 o'clock. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Screw it, I'm going to. Okay, let me just look at these real quick and like see if they're true to the what they're supposed to be. So I'm on the Colourpop site. I can't share it right now or anything, I'm sorry. All right, Ritz is supposed to be a sheer nude. Which one was Ritz? Oh, Ritz is the one, the first one that showed up. Sheer nude? Nude what? Like lipstick? This is like a peachy color. I really like it, but I wouldn't call, that's why I got it, because I was like, oh, it would just be a wash of color and not really any like distinctive color. Sheer nude. That one was swatched. See, I shouldn't have messed it up. Oh, I already told you. Sheer nude? I don't think so. Ice Dream is opal white. I moved these out of order. No, I'll be able to tell. Opal white. Opal is usually like a milky color. This is the bluey one. I didn't get the soft ivory ladybird one. I didn't get the sailor warm beige one. Let me just find the ones that I did get, because then I gotta go to bed because I got a stupid job in the morning. These were like in a different order when I looked at them. Hold on. Oh, that one is the right one. This is going really slow, so I don't know that I'm going to keep doing this. Hello? I wanted to find, let's at least find out this fine pearl one. It's like froze. What is going on? This is great filming. It says Ritz sheer. Oh, it changed the order of them. Okay. Now I'll be able to find it. It's working. I'm just looking for fine pearl. You know what? Fine pearl didn't have a description. I remember this now. Has anyone used this one? Here it is. Let's see. Let's see if it has a description. One of them was like a different... Oh, it finally has it. Cool gold with silvery pinpoints. No, it's this first one. And it's the one that fell out of the packaging. Brand new. Okay, so don't go by what the colors say on the website. Except maybe for the bright, obvious ones, but these subtle ones, that is not how I would describe these. I like Colourpop. I've really only tried their eyeshadow. But there's some issues. There are some issues. Some of these I had. Party of Five I have is still available. Sequin, Amaze was one. So this Sweet Tea, the darker purple over here, not purple, pink. It says warm baby pink. Yeah, it's warm. I don't know. I'm gonna resist the urge. I got a pile of boxes here and a bunch of Super Shocks. I like them all. I don't love them all. The ones that are the most exciting to me are like the brighter ones and the white ones. So these will be fun to kind of mix and match too. I'm happy with this. I've been dying to buy makeup. It's like a band-aid because I get to the end of a long day and I'm just like, I want to go buy more makeup and I don't need more makeup. Now this, like I said, I need it for work. I don't, but I do because I want something on my face because I just love it and I have all this stuff. Why not use it as much as I can? There's a lot of balls in the air. There's a lot of projects that I'm trying to do just for YouTube, and health has got to come first, y'all. So, I mean, I love this. I'm going to declutter some more that I just know I'm not going to use. I'm still, I'm doing fine as far as like policing what I buy and don't buy. This is not bad. This was $35. Probably should stop there. No, I did get some earrings this month and I filmed a haul about that. I don't know when it'll be out. I've got a lot of swatch videos ready to go. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I mean, thank you so much for watching, commenting, liking. So yeah, I got 10 more Super Shocks. It makes me feel more comfortable about like getting rid of some that I just know aren't gonna work. There's probably duplicates too. So I need to go through all the ones that I haven't tested yet again and just see. But yeah. Pale, neutrally or, slightly color leaning on purpose. I'm gonna go take care of my kitty because he's meowing. Yes, you are. And there's lawnmowers, so good night, I guess. Yeah, I will, I'll be back. I don't know when. I hadn't done a live in a really long time. And I like it, so now I'm like lingering, but I really need to go. I need to clean up and vacuum this paper packaging. So thanks for watching. I may pop up again live because it's just kind of fun to chat, especially when you don't feel well. But it's also dangerous because it's like I'm putting that on the internet. I don't know. All right, well, thank you. See you soon. Go watch some of the videos. Go subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.